Okay, that's everything set up. Should have done that before I hit the go button. But that's okay. Discord works. Oh. While I was offline, Seus found Sun followed me. Thanks so much. I'm guessing you found Avad. We see you around. As long as I'm paying attention to the chat, which is not a guarantee. Not a guarantee. I am scatterbrained. And a bit silly. Bit of a goof. But yeah, I was streaming just a little while ago. The nap, some food. Feel better now. Back, I'm here.
How gracious, let Iona.
I don't think he'll ever top Seek, less Seek. But we'll see. Pontiff Sullivan only gives 12,000? Doesn't seem right, does it? Okay. Not gonna use any of his boss side.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then taken.
How cool would it be if this was enough to get my faith to 12? It'd be about that cool.
Farewell, Ashmaid.
Now... Ha ha ha. What's my current one? Wow, it does way more damage at level nothing than my current one does at +4. Or not more damage, but you can tell it's gonna go higher.
Just wasn't neat.
Oh, what kind of Titanite do you take? Twinkling. Twinkling. Right. Where do you get the twinkling Titanite ashes? It... I know the large Titanites. Dragon Chaser. Is Twinkling also Dragon Chaser? In which case I need to go and get to Archdragon. Okay. I'm gonna guess that that's it. I'm going off of that assumption. I vaguely remember that. And I just double checked now. I never used Twinkling Titanite weapons. Can I also infuse that one? It doesn't let you infuse it, that's why it's so strong. Okay. I plus 150. The current one is... How does Twinkling even go? Like... Why... Doesn't force me to bleed though, and if I have a ring that deals frost damage, deal any magical or anything? No, it's all physical, it just gets a buff. Okay. Wonder if that's a damage buff or if it's just frostbite buildup. Okay. For now then, I'm gonna go back to using my Corvian, then... I guess I could spend these to level it up because I can't... Doesn't matter, right?
Just what needs.
There we go. I'm on to chunks now. We love chunks here. Blowing chunks, spewing chunks. I'm joking. Okay. I could think of maybe a few places that I could get Twinkling Titanite right now, but not enough for another level. I think. There's one at the Fight Club. I'm gonna go there right now. I miss it? I did. I know there's one I missed at the... That was loud. There was one I missed at the Fight Club. Also, if you're wondering why I'm kinda more quiet now, even than you... It's like midnight here, and I just sleep at weird times, and sometimes not at all. What else is new? Clean game. Is there any on the roof of this building? We're checking. I'll just some exploration. I can't remember. I never leveled Twinkling. Man, this game looks so beautiful still. I never leveled Twinkling stuff. This time around... Oh, there's nothing. It's interesting. Hot tamales. Ow. Okay, that's embarrassing. Die, fat guy. Cheers, big ears. Okay. Oh, I could have gone that way. Where is that item I saw earlier? The see a thing, grab a thing. Here it is. Found it. Large shard. Yeah, I'm still pretty early in the shard progression, so I'm not worried too much. But if I'm gonna switch to a weapon, I'd kind of prefer the weapon as a loot behind something. Am I remembering that right? I might be wrong. Crystal lizard. Twinkling. I got 8-3. I can't remember. I should have checked. You a mimic? Yeah. Do I want to fight you? Am I just gonna do this? Yeah. By the way, you don't even have to check the chain. Just wait, obviously, but if you wait just staring at their dumb box face long enough, they'll yawn. Like they'll snore, open their mouth a bit when they creepy little doofus. I'm suspicious of every flat wall I see in these games, even though I've played them so much. Simple gem. That seems. Oh, maybe. I swear I'm not crazy. But that's what a crazy person would say. Oh. Guys, I'll try to mute those. I did not feel that one coming. Oop. Jumping on the elevator as it comes up is the same energy as standing up the second the plane touches down. And it's interesting this place has more doors on the sides. As if they expect you to know that there's areas behind there. There isn't areas behind there. Get to. And this isn't a room that was ported from the first game like a lot of the rest of Anor Londo is. So it's not like they're doing it for continuity's sake. They just use doors instead of walls for some reason. Okay. Okay, I'm either gonna get this guy like first try. There we go. Yeah. This is the soul farm you do if you're really down bad for them and you don't have access to Archdragon Peak yet. This is where you go instead. There we go. I didn't think it was going to give me the backstab because we're on a staircase. Pretty sure you can't open that door. Yeah, this place is different looking from the first game, that's for sure. Normally, you couldn't just walk over this way, I don't think. You had to go the long way around. Little demons here. And the scenery was different, and it was summer. Pay your respects. I help anytime. That's not him, it's oh, I can't remember his line. Andre's gonna be really sad when I give him the coal though. Oh, I'm not looking forward to Aldrich. I'm so 50-50 on whether or not I get him like first try. And if I don't, I get in my own head. And then it's just so much difficult because I'm an idiot. Alright. There's a bloodborne enemy up ahead. It's gonna drop down when I open this door. But he can't follow me to the bridge. And if I can cheese them, I will. Remember, the enemies in this game won't play fair, so you don't have to either. It's totally a Bloodborne enemy though, isn't it? Like, look at that thing. There's only 2 of them in the entire game, I'm pretty sure. The other one's in the chapel. But that's totally a Bloodborne enemy, right? Oops. That's what I was worried about, though. That stuff's curse. I'm just gonna fight him. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I'm gonna blame that one on my cat. My cat's distracting me. She hears me talking, goes, "You never talk." Starts complaining about it. And then she doesn't stop complaining about it. Souls. Unfortunately, my cat is going a little deaf. By a little, I mean she's pretty deaf now. Man. Oh, come on. Ow. Lame. Silver Knight, you're lame. There. That's the destiny of all lame people. That thing is gonna be right here. I let me just cheese him my first try, so I can't remember. I hear him. Oh, does he only drop down if you go in there? No, no he doesn't. Okay, buddy, come on out. Alright, let's tango. You can do a Bloodborne finisher on them. Aldrich's Ruby, which I think is, what, health on crit? Look at the big brain on me. I think I literally have nobody I can summon for this fight. The joke is, oh, you just summoned Solaire, right? Oh, I hate this fight. His stupid arrow spam. There it is. And taking so much damage from Abyss stuff. So, I'm pretty sure he's immune to bleed. I'm pretty sure he's got no blood. But you do extra damage to him if you hit him. Alright. That's a cheeky hit. If you hit him on where you see Gwendolyn's body on the head, do some ridiculous amount of extra damage, I think. Oh, please stop now. Oh, you cheeky little... Oh no. Alright. This is my catchphrase. That whole... But that doesn't seem fair. The whole, hard but fair thing from the first game, never really stayed true, in my opinion, throughout the other games. I mean, stayed kind of true, right? There's some bosses still where it's like, yeah, that's fair, you can see your mistakes, but the problem that I find, and I feel like the problem of people coming into this game, is a lot of people don't want to deal with like the graphics of the first one anymore, right? So they just want to jump in at 3. Or maybe Elden Ring now. And the hard but fair thing, the games grew in difficulty along with the player base, right? Like if you go back and play the first game, it's, outside of a few edge cases, is so easy. Blocking has never been stronger than it was in that first game. Kind of throw up a heavy shield and just sit behind it all day if you want. Okay, you're gonna do 2 of those. Okay. A lot of enemies in the first game, you don't even have to roll, you can just sort of gently walk out of the way and be fine. Okay, you're just gonna sit in your fire, are we? I hate this stuff. Ah, this purple stuff, man. Oh, stop making that. We do a second swing. A heal. Hit him. Oh, the purple stuff. I hate it. There we go. Alright. If I'm remembering right, that's like the last, like, boss that I hate. I'm sure I'm forgetting one. The twins I have no problem with. I always summon Cirrus for it, though. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thanks so much for following me. Save that. Do that after stream. I'm understanding what you just want me to add to you. That I don't know. Just pick up. I wasn't even looking at the game. I'm totally on autopilot. Was it a ring? Sun Princess. Gradually restore HP. What did I? There's the ashes, right? Now I do profane cap. Oh, I'm remembering now. Yeah, I do profane capital. Oops, this is gonna kill me. This I lived. I'm gonna do profane capital. I hope that confetti pop wasn't too loud. This is only the second time it's gone off during a stream. Most people have followed me from VODs, I think. And the first time it went off, it scared the bejesus out of me. Souls do I have? Yeah. Go back to Firelink, see what I can do. So in this game, just so enough little factoids. The scythe move he had, where he spun around twice and hit me every single time and took a bunch of life from me. That's the Life Hunt scythe. In the other games, that was just a weapon you can have. I say other games. In the first game, that was just a weapon you can have. And it had the life steal attached to it and everything. So it was really, really, really strong.
Ow.
It's not quite so strong, this one. Do you sell... Yeah, you don't even sell a couple of Twinklings, do you? That's fine. I'll go to the Profane Capital. I wanna, get,
Ashen Mantle.
I wanna get,
Welcome, Housepeak. Very well, then taken up.
Carla's set. If you free Carla, then the handmaiden will sell her items for you. Is it equip loading yet? It's this one in this game. I miss the times when equip load was tied to your stamina, which is why in the first game you see everybody walking around with like a huge stamina bar and heavy armor. It's the same thing. If you're here, Patrina, if you're worried about Discord notifications, I did set up a Discord with I had to learn how to do the bot commands and stuff, but I did set up a Discord that will let you know whenever I'm live, and it's just in my cards below the stream. Not sure if you're still here or not, but I do appreciate you dropping by. I seem to be getting... You might see this later. Oh, this is going to be a really sad line.
My. The cold of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects.
What was I saying before? So how much titanite? I need 3 more twinkling. I need 2 chunks. Oops.
But they so. For they be like that.
Do that.
Just wasn't for they like that.
Goodness.
Just what?
So my use button on B is on B, but my accept button is on A. So if I want to actually use a menu, I have to make sure I don't skip by it by accident. I've already leveled. Damages it's doing now. Oh, I love the sharp chats. I wish I could remember where the blood bite ring was. I would have assumed it would be around where bleeding enemies are, but I'm kind of past all the areas that have bleed enemies. By a little bit. Here's a question. Do I do Smoldering Lake? Maybe later. I don't really need it, right? Distant Manor. And unfortunately I'm embered, so I'm gonna get invaded by a guy with the rapid fire crossbow, if memory serves. Oh, look at that life. I love it. Oh, you're 2 shots now. I just realized something. Do you think these little people with no armor and cold weapons are the same as the big people, but before they get their big people armor? Like they're squires or something. I'm gonna run and pop the bonfire when this person invades. Alva. I just realized that that's Alva. What's their armor look like? That's not Alva, is it? Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, you can't hit me now. I'm actually surprised I got that. They're wearing the fluted set. It's interesting. Alva, because Alva was the name of the other firekeeper and all the armor in the first game that you meet when you go to Anor Londo, right? Or am I off my head? I hate that guy. So down here, I have to make sure that. Oh, it's these guys. I'll have to make absolutely sure that I remember to do Sigurd's quest. You didn't push me. They normally do that. I. Oh. Break line of sight. I'm having less trouble with these guys than I normally do. I think my weapon's a little bit more upgraded than it normally is at this point. Because I have such a bad habit of swapping weapons mid-game. This guy's gonna scream too, and somebody hiding right here. Can I tell you something? I knew he was gonna scream. I even said he was gonna scream. I still jumped. I jumped. I'm not ashamed to say that I jumped. Alright. Is this guy gonna come up here and attack me? Because I really don't want to have to go down there, because all of those leg cages, those are alive. They're weak to my current weapon, but not weak. Alright. Oh, I thought they were weak. Is my weapon not pierce? Huh. Physical. Does it not tell you what your physical attack power is? Slash. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of Elden Ring where different moves will have individual attributes, whereas in this one, each move, like every, they have the same attributes across the whole weapon. I think that's what made halberds partially so strong. How do I thought that was the jailer's key. Or is the jailer's key something else, somewhere else? And it opens that. There's the guy around that corner, and he has a second torso come out of his torso. Told you. I still don't have a torch. They'll put those leeches on you that you need a torch to get off of you. That guy's the same. Turn into a whole torso. Yeah. It's fine. Old sorcerers. I always forget if I have to go down the left or the right. I think I have to go across the bridge, and on the other side it's like cut in half. The door, but just walk around the door. I think there's another one of those jailers at the end of one of these halls. You play red light, green light, way. Yeah, I have to get to that door right there. And he's gonna try to push me. It's gonna be a giant baby in one of these. I don't know how to describe it other than it's gonna be a giant baby. Yeah. Pop that open. Pop that open. I think I don't have to go that way anymore. I think it's those giant baby beast things that are screaming so much. No. I'm out. Bye. Oh, I don't like how they laugh. Yeah, these guys are really... I wish that if you didn't get hit, your health came back. Because otherwise that's a ton of free damage they can just do. Simple gem. And if you run after this Twinkling Titanite, you're gonna get jumped. Not Twinkling, it's probably another simple gem. But that guy will try to jump you. I could relog here and pick that up. But you know what, I might do that. Where do I have to stand? Like right here? I'll relog. Or, sorry, save quit. Relog. Like it's an MMO, right? Because this will respawn, but the baby with the face of a man won't. That's just a scale. Should actually be a shortcut here. Am I losing my marbles? My one singular marble on this point? Let's be real. Sneaky little... Second you don't check around a corner, Miyazaki puts something there. I don't have an undead hunter's charm. Look at these guys. I'm getting me mallet. It looks so funny to me. That's it. I'm getting me mallet. Oh boy, I just looted dung pie. Oh, you could just roll into them. The sound they make. Which way do I have to go? There's a couple ways down and can't remember what it's the right way. Do I follow the torches? Where's this? Oh, there's a sleeping giant here. Right. And I have to... get over there. Right? I have to get to the sewer thing. I think my options are wake him up. Or to drop down here. Right? Yeah, I could drop. I suck at fighting these guys. They keep breaking their own locks. Like they'll pull far enough away from you that your lock on will just break automatically. Suddenly rolling in weird direction. I'm pretty sure the big rat who makes all the rules is around. So first of all, rude. Okay. Couple items here. One of these chests is a mimic and the other one is a jailer's key. And then a bunch of basilisks are gonna drop down behind me. This is the real one. Old cell key, sorry, not the jailer's key. Hey look, they just... What the hell is this? A clown car? Come on. Whoa. Camera? Why is the camera wigging out so much? Oh my god, how far are they gonna fall? Oh, one of them died. Oh, this is so hard with the camera just... Okay. Stupid rat. They were like in the perfect position where it was attacking the camera lens directly. Also, you love how there's this ladder and it kind of goes to nowhere. Like if this bonfire wasn't here. The ladder smith is dead. You know, from Dark Souls 2. He's just here. I don't know why. There's no way there's a lore reason or anything for it. They just put him there because it's kind of funny if you know who that is. And if you don't know who it is, it doesn't matter. Can I make that jump? Yep. I can. I still have to go all the way down and then back up again, but... I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. So the old cell key... I think the old cell key is to get Sigurd out, and I can't get Carla out yet. I'm gonna try it, because it's right here. But I'm almost positive I probably can't get Carla out of the jail yet. And then I have two options. Well, I have a couple options here. I can lure these guys sort of one at a time. Just gonna go for it. No, that didn't go well. What? I hit you 3 times. How come you lived? That one should be dead. That one should be dead. Okay. That's interesting. I think I got a little impatient. So you can kill those 2 first, and then you can ignore the other 3 and kind of like walk around the same direction they walk, and they won't see you because they're deaf and blind and dumb. And I hate them. I really do hate this enemy. Because just by having them in line of sight, they can take off almost all of your life without making any contact with you, and you can't dodge it. And they put like 10 of them right here. And I'm not sure how they expect you to deal with this kind of thing, but look at my health. I'm not getting that back. Yeah, see? That was just 2. Well, I mean, there's a bunch that followed me, but even just 2. Oh, I lost all those souls. Really care. Oh, I'm just falling now. Okay. Yeah, there's not really a great way to get around them. You basically have to rush down or lure 2 of them. Do I have throwing knives? I have 1 kukri. Have I not picked up a single other throwing knife? How the heck did I manage that? So the reason I'm not bothering this gargoyle is he's a pain to kill. I'd have to kill him every time. And I'm pretty sure he respawns anyways. Like, he doesn't stay dead like some of the other mini-boss-like enemies. If I just come out this far and you see me, will you follow me? Come on. Alright, and now I've got to kind of do this. Those two are drunk, I guess. Maybe mess this up. I'm good. How are those over here? Not that one. Where are they going? What? Oh, Carlos not in that one. This one. Locked. I knew it would be. I still jumped. Who's getting trounced over here? They think they can see me. What fact? Oh god. What? I was in hit stun. I was in the middle of being hit stun and they can still damage me there? That sucks. Checking my couple of things. Checking my a couple of things. That's a full sentence. That's a full sentence for profane capital, this way to Yorm, but if I do that, I'm gonna miss out on Sigurd's quest. I think I had to go down here. Look at all the ladders. Look at all the ladders that guy brought. Yeah, these games have some comedy in them if you're keeping an eye out for it. Like that guy dead, surrounded by like 100 ladders or whatever. Okay, so there's a hole in the ground there. I'm also almost paused, so I'm hearing a bunch of skeleton. Okay, that's... I think I need one more twinkling titanite. Whoa! I did it anyways. Do I have moss? No. It's gonna be an NPC, not an invader, but just like an NPC proper on my right. But oh, this is a total gotcha moment right here. There's nobody here. Watch this. Absolute nonsense. That giant can reach up here, I'm pretty sure. Taylor's key ring. Oh no, I know where Sigurd's jail cell is. I need to make the jump across. And he'll give me a titanite slab for my efforts. Oh! Ow, okay man. Jeez, why is a mage so aggressive? I'm out of here. Hey man.
Once again, you Sigvard of Katarina, take this. No,
Oh, that's where you get the gold serpent ring. Look at that. I was wondering about that earlier. So now that I have that, I can open the gate to Carla. And, go to Yorm. How many twinklings do I have? 3. Where could I get number drops the 4th one? I think I'm gonna suicide run to Carla. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. My computer's been doing that. If anybody knows why my computer does that, if you could like message me either here or on my Discord. Every so often, my computer just wigs out.
Oh, that's good. You're here. You're here. Is that? Oh.
But yeah, my computer just wigs out. My whole computer lags out. I don't know what it's an issue with.
Grishlet iron.
Do I buy it from you? You can get the Undead Legion. Or does Carla herself sell it?
Ah, as of now, all of that. You're a very so big that.
Oh. How do you... I just checked online again. Don't hate me for it. Oh. That door I tried to open before.
Do stay safe.
Okay. I've said it before, but I can never tell who's here like for the first time and who's not. So I'll just say it again, but in Dark Souls 3, the actual armor that you wear, oops, that's an interesting bug. The actual armor that you wear doesn't really matter. You tried to push me that time. As long as you have a full set of armor, you get a certain amount of like flat damage reduction. And the only prerequisite is having an armor set piece in every slot. Outside of that, your armor basically just affects your poise, and in Souls 3,
Grishlet iron.
your poise only affects if you can be staggered out of an attack animation, basically. Can't quite get it. You need to look at things to sell. Don't need those, don't need that. Don't need that. Thousand souls, don't need that. See how close that gets me. I'm 1,000 short. I can make that up.
Ashen Moth.
But I think on this screen even, you could see your defense. Your defense number is just your flat number, and then the number under absorption is a percentage. It just doesn't display as it. And I know I'm taking like 10% more damage than I was before. But what this number isn't showing you is the absorption oh, I'm having such a brain fart. Is the additional damage reduction you have just from having armor in general. You'll see, like, I'm not going to take any big amount of damage. I might be one more hit to kill than usual. But even if that's the case, it's not a big deal to me. So normally here I would empty my inventory of all of my weapons just because. Oops, this isn't the ladder I want to go down. When you get to Yorm, you have to use the Storm Ruler. And it's easier to switch to the Storm Ruler if you have nothing else gumming up your weapons inventory. I never fight these guys. They can't follow me through the boss door, so what's the point? And they're a pain in the butt to fight. So what I'm trying to remember is, do I summon Sigurd or do I just traverse the fog and, yep, I just traverse the fog.
Old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Catarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Yeah, this is probably the easiest fight. Especially if you have Sigurd with you.
Well, the only thing to do, really, after you are a true friend.
So, in that final one, he dies. His last Sigbrow is poisoned. But Emma decides, you don't get to actually talk to Sigurd, you're coming with me, chump. I suspect she's able to summon you because she gave you the Way of Blue earlier, which is a multiplayer summoning thing you can join. And I think that's the reason why she's able to summon you. Hi. What's around her? Can't see it. Yeah, the dancer's not actually. So she dies, and the dancer shows up. I wish that she didn't summon you right then, because it's kind of like a not great moment. Because there's stuff that I want to loot from the bottom of the Profane Capital. Oh, and if you're wondering what that is, it's at the start of the game. Yeah. You can do that early. You can... I never took this bonfire. If you're at the very start of the game and you've just killed Vort, you can, if you really, really want to, turn around right away, go up those stairs, attack Emma, and summon the dancer and kill the dancer early. If he's gone. He's gone. Yep. He drinks a poison Siegbrow or something, and because it might not make sense why you would do that. When you lose your purpose, you go hollow. And completing your purpose in kind of a sick, twisted way counts as losing it. So once he's completed his duty, instead of going hollow and suffering the same fate as his friend did. Who is Yorm? Yorm is his friend. He goes out on his own terms instead. Rusted coins. I wonder why there's rusted coins. I was sort of, a little bit, hoping there'd be a twinkling lizard down here. Oh, I know where there's one. I know exactly where I can find one. I always forget about it because I never upgraded twinkling stuff. I just remembered. There's one in Firelink. up here. Do you sell any patches?
Go.
Ugh. Twinkling! Oh, very much. That would suck a lot.
That is, wasn't he? Pretty, I know.
Ideally, I'd upgrade this one extra time. That's a lot of damage to lose out on. Oh, I have the yellow one in my back pocket. I might as well run around with it, see how it goes. I think its moveset's exactly the same. No, it's not. That's a horizontal. What's if I do this? No, that's exactly the same. They all have the same moveset, I'm pretty sure, except for Reed Scythe, which is unique in that it has like a 3-move moveset. So unfortunately, and funnily enough, actually, by this weapon being Frost and me fighting the Dancer, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing even less damage. Although the Dancer can also bleed, so... Where's the Master Summon sign? Okay, I guess I'm just not summoning him. Ow. Pricks.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a lord.
It's kind of nasty that she gives you souls. Where do I go to trigger the cutscene? Oh, that's right. I have to make the statue behead itself. That's not bad damage. I can't believe I just dodged that. I say as I immediately get hit. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No. I just want to heal without being hit. Oh my god. Yeah. That's... I'll be real, that's aggravating. Yeah, like I said, they made bosses get stronger. Every new game they made everything harder, so that if you're a new player coming in, not to say that I'm a new player coming in, but the reason why these games bounce a lot of new players off of them so easily is mostly because if you try to come in later on, you're kind of gonna get your ass whooped by bosses meant for people who've played every game and no-life them. This FromSoft kind of expected everybody who was playing to have played every other game. Oh, I dodged the wrong direction because I'm an idiot. What? One hit? A singular hit. Are you sure, ma'am? Miss Dancer? Okay, I'm gonna try a different armor set. You know, just to see. I'm gonna put my theory to the test about absorption. Because that one shot is really bugging me. That's about the same amount of damage I'm taking. She just backhanded me. What? Yeah, this boss aggravates me so much. I also have no idea if... I should probably just use this one. I have no idea if... I'm slow rolling now, aren't I? A shield for this play anyway. Because most of her damage is purely elemental. A shield, especially a shield that is just a physical shield, is kind of less than useless. Okay. Ow. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Drink. Let me drink. I've gone through 4 S's trying to drink this one piece of health. There we go. Yeah, sorry I didn't really talk over that one. As you can see, I was using 100% of my brain. So, 2 whole brain cells, probably. I'll use this one just because it's lighter and I could wear more armor, I guess. I don't know, wearing more armor seemed to maybe help. So maybe I'm wrong about the armor absorption? I don't know. Sneaky Firekeeper moved. I don't even know what Yorm's soul could be used for. I'm gonna sell Yorm's soul. And I'm gonna keep the Dancer's soul just in case I want to use their swords later. I know they're bad. You don't have to tell me they're bad. I know they're bad. But they're cool.
Welcome home, speak. Very well then taken.
Oh, right. Is this what I'm doing? Whoa, little bit more equip load. Or I'll do this. I can get the prisoner chain.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I say that as if I can just do that. I have such a hard time with Champion Gundyr. A lot of people say I have a hard time with Osiris. I don't really. Take a little longer to kill him than most people maybe, but yeah, I don't really have an issue with him. And then Champion Gundyr, I have problems with. I think I could summon the Master to help with him. Funnily enough. And then that's where you can get the eyes, the Firekeeper to do the darkness ending, and get the prisoner chain by transposing Champion Gundyr's soul, which makes you take more damage, but also gives you like 25 free stats. Like just 25 levels of stats or something ridiculous. So... But I should actually check. What time is it? It's late. It is really quite late. I did what? Pontiff? No. I did Aldrich, Dancer, Yorm, Sigurd's Quest, got Carla's set, wore it, took it off again. I'm gonna leave it at that for now, and then do Lothric Castle and the Archives tomorrow. So do Osiris, Dragon Rider armor, Dragon Slayer armor, the Dragon armor, and the Twin Princes. And maybe Lord of Cinder tomorrow. And then I'll fit in the DLC somewhere. I do want to do Ashes because I do want to get Freed Scythe. I know I have to pump intelligence up to make full use of it, but if I don't use this weapon art, then it's just a cool scythe. And I think I accidentally put enough intelligence to use it. Because I'm a goober. But yeah, so I'm gonna head off for now. I don't know what's better, like a couple of short streams every day. I did one earlier, then I had a nap. Because I'm actually part cat as well. Or like one really long stream. And maybe I'll just say this here. I find it kind of strange in a nice way. I don't know. I'm glad people are enjoying it. My VODs got more viewership than those streams did when they were live, and I'm actually kind of wondering how people are finding the VODs without finding the stream. So that's interesting, but I mean, you do whatever you enjoy, right? I have that Discord set up now. Again, it's in the cards. I made sure to make that a permanent invite link. I'm not going to make that mistake. The link just broken after 7 days. And the Discord's all set up and ready to go. It has stream alerts set up. Memes channel. Gotta have a memes channel. Right now it's just me in there. But yeah, I have it all set up and mostly ready to go. I hope. Oh, I hope it's set up and ready to go. The last time I did something that was IRC and the permissions are not the same. But I mean, just want to come hang out. There's the Discord. I'm pretty much always down to just chat in Discord, hang out, play games. I play a lot of co-op games as well, like Deep Rock Galactic and stuff like that. And you play those kinds of things, let me know. And maybe get some co-op going as well. Maybe not on stream, but like, you know, this is like a chill place to hang out with like-minded people, I guess. And aside from that, I'm thinking of what to do after, because I'm getting pretty close to the end of at least the main campaign of Dark Souls 3. I have some ideas of what I can play after this. Just stuff that I'm already kind of familiar with. Mostly single player things. I play multiplayer games too. Like I play a lot of Warframe. I play a lot of Path of Exile. I play, you know, Monster Hunter. My computer's not quite up to snuff for the newest one, which is a shame, but I've been told that that's not really my fault. But in terms of next game, I'm thinking Dragon's Dogma, maybe. I really enjoyed that first one. The second one, I wasn't a big fan, but that first Dragon's Dogma, there's just something about it. It's just such a cool game. There's Dragon's Dogma, there's obviously the other Souls games. I can emulate Bloodborne. What else? I had a big list earlier and I'm just having a total brain fart now. And I'm open to suggestions as well. Oh, I've just... I meant to open my Steam list and I forgot Dark Souls does not like being alt-tabbed. That's my fault. There we go. A quick game. I'll do this. And my screen hasn't popped up for me yet. There we go. Give you an idea. I'm open to suggestions for any of this stuff. Obviously that I already own. I'd be down to just hang out with anybody else who wanted to hang out in web fishing. That game's always fun. These are just what I have installed. I have a lot more, obviously. The EDF games, those would be fun to stream through. Skyrim, maybe not. Morrowind or Oblivion, maybe though. Elden Ring. I could do Elden Ring. You know, as a treat. What else do I have? I'm just refreshing my memory on stuff. I can play Hollow Knight again. Helldivers and Helldivers 2, maybe not stream stuff. I'm kind of looking to... So my methodology here is anybody can play a multiplayer game, and you can kind of do that on your own, right? Like you could play a multiplayer game with other people. What in my opinion, what streaming does is allows you to play single player games with other people. You know what I mean? It's a social experience, right? Um, so I'm mostly looking at single player games to start off with. Maybe Pal World. I never got too far into it. There's a wall that I normally hit. The Remnant games, those are really good. Remnant 1 has a mod called From Hell, and it's a incredible mod that adds a lot of stuff and tweaks and balances and items and like cut content and things like that. It's a fantastic mod for a really good game. Remnant 2, I don't actually like as much as the first Remnant. But I still really enjoy it. The only thing I don't like is the first Remnant has that roguelike mode that's really cool. The second Remnant doesn't have that. I miss it. It's such a fun, that's such a cool mode. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of. I've been on Steam for a long time, so I just have a lot of games. Tribes Ascend, man, I wish. Torchlight games. Warframe, obviously, got almost 2,000 hours in it. But yeah, there's a lot of single player things that I'd be down to play. I would do even The Witcher 3, but I would maybe try to down patch it because the anniversary edition or whatever it's called adds like temporal anti-aliasing and stuff and makes the game really blurry. You know how to turn that off. That game's just really blurry for no reason. They didn't have to add that. Oh, there's Cyberpunk. Oh, here's another thing. I don't know if anybody would be interested. So I have Monster Hunter World, Wilds, and Rise. I played a good amount of these games. But I would be okay with. I say okay as if it's like a big thing. I'm wondering if anybody would be interested in seeing playthroughs of these games on fresh characters. Because I feel like Monster Hunter, as popular as it is like a series that, like Dark Souls, a lot of people watch and not as many people play because it's kind of a lot to get into. World simplified a lot of things, but even then, like, the game is not simple. I Am Bread. There's a story behind why I have this game. I've never played it, but it's by Bossa Studios, you see here. The reason I have this game is because I had Worlds Adrift, and they shut down the servers of Worlds Adrift. And that game was amazing. And as consolation, they gave everybody this bread game instead. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hades 1, Hades 2, H1Z1. Remember that? H1Z1 came out at a time where the H1N1 virus was going around. Dang near a decade ago. I think the other part of that, like that's the test server, it still uses the original name. I think the other one is just called Just Survive. Servers, I'm pretty sure, are long dead. This was made by Sony, though, if I remember right. It was made by Sony and Daybreak, using the same engine as PlanetSide 2. And I feel like that sentence contained like 5 different deep cuts. Because there's some people out there who like, what are all these games? Who are these people? I don't care. And there's some other people like, oh man, PlanetSide 2. Remember when that game was really good? Dying Light. So here's what I want to do. If I did Dying Light, the first one, I would want to do a co-op with a friend of mine who's also a streamer, Crunchy Pickle. That'd be a lot of fun. DDDA. And this game is really good. 4.1. His name is so long it has to pop out of the side. If you guys haven't played Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, this might be one of the best third-person action RPGs ever made. Just flat out. Especially if you enjoy class diversity and especially magic systems. All of the classes have some kind of magic, but there are magic classes. Like there's mages and sorcerers. 2 different classes. Magic Archer, Mystic Knight, there's no mana. Your magic just also uses stamina, like a normal attack. And the game is built around the idea that New Game Plus is part of the canon. In a really cool way. And the expansion Dark Arisen adds Bitter Black Isle, which adds a bunch of new gear and a cool gear chase like grind to go on and a cool final boss. And the music in this game. Oh, the music. Maybe it's just nostalgia for me. The music in this game always just hits different. I don't know what it is. Dauntless, rip in peace. Demon X Machina. So this is a Armored Core like. I have a lot of games that a lot of people may have never heard of. And these are all games that I'm probably thinking of streaming. But this is like Armored Core. It came out what, in 2020 or 2019 or something, way before Armored Core 6 was announced, and it was originally on the Switch and then ported to PC. And it's basically like Armored Core, but way easier. Definitely not as difficult as Armored Core. But I feel like there's more customization of your character. Like you have an actual character you walk around with as well. I think you could even get out of your mech and walk around as your character sometimes. Can't quite remember. The game was interesting. I only played 10 hours of it. I never even beat the whole game. Its mission structure is almost like EDF, where it's just one after the next, but you can go back and farm old missions and stuff. No, I guess this mission structure is like Armored Core where you have side missions pop up at the same time. Yeah. I could stream Cookie Clicker. Would anybody watch that? Wouldn't that be funny if it was like the secret sauce and everybody's actually just dying to watch somebody play Cookie Clicker and talk for 10 hours? The culling and the culling day one reference. They could have had it with this game. The culling, if I remember, came out before PUBG. So PUBG, PlayerUnknown, you've first made Battle Royale for DayZ in Arma 2. And then eventually took out all the zombies, made it proper Battle Royale. The reason why you parachute in is because it's an army game. But before he went off and made PUBG, the standalone version of this concept that he basically came up with in games, the culling came out and was really posed to take over Battle Royale if they had just managed to nail it. And Mr. Bean gift is killing me here. Yeah, they went down a weird path, and then the day one reference is the 1.0 version of the game, like the original, basically, that everybody originally liked. But it was such a unique game. It's like a game show. Oh well, they could have had it. You could tell that the game's not been updated because on Steam, the name here is just in default text. They don't actually have like a name. Crisis. The original, not the remaster, because the remaster is actually a downgrade on PC somehow. I don't know how they pulled that one off. Crytek is a mystery. Last play 2015. It's been a minute. But Crisis is fun. Kind of loses the plot in the second half, but I mean, especially for the time it came out, it was a really unique shooter. But a lot of people couldn't experience it because it was only on PC and it was only on really strong PCs. What else would anybody be interested in? There's Code Vein. I think there's a sequel for it coming out soon. I tried this game so many times and I just can't do it. I don't know why. I just have such... It's just not a very fun game for me. It's crazy, right? Like, I'm so into Souls and Bloodborne and Elden Ring and all those games and games like them. But Code Vein, no, there's just something different about it. It doesn't scratch that itch. What else? Borderlands. I don't know if anybody be interested in watching those. I don't think I could ever top somebody like Killer 6 or Jolt's Dude or Moxie or anybody like that in terms of Borderlands content. Bioshock. Bioshock's fun. Bioshock's a good time. I don't think you could technically call it an immersive sim, but maybe you can. I mean, you probably should, because it's immediately it's a spiritual successor to System Shock. And apparently that third System Shock is still coming. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of System Shock, I also have System Shock and that we could just do that. I'm not sure if anybody would be up for a game that old though. Back for Blood, I just play that for fun. Why else would you play a game, right? Arma 2, the reason why I have all these Arma 2s is because of the DayZ mod. I was playing that back when DayZ was where it was at. Antechamber. Oh, I should totally play this on stream. This, if you've never seen it, I feel like there was like a specific moment in time years and years and years ago when this game first came out. Like, what's its release date? 2013, like right when it came out, where if you were following indie games or any YouTubers that were covering indie games, you knew about this, and then immediately after that it disappeared. Like, this person who made it never did anything else. It's his only game. But it's like a mind-bending. This trailer's not very good. It's like a mind-bending kind of puzzle game. Kind of like Portal. If you're thinking of Portal, but with no loading screens, then you're on the right track. But it has a lot of... There's no failure states. You can't die in it. There's no bottomless pits. It's just another path forwards. So sometimes you have to jump down a hole that looks like a bottomless pit to actually progress. Yeah, it's such a cool game. So I could do that. I would have to imagine that nobody is streaming this game. Not even a whole gigabyte. Still 4 times the size of the first Halo game though. Or the Halo demo, if I remember right. And then there was something else here that I was thinking of, but I didn't see, and it completely skipped my mind. Death Stranding. That game's a lot of fun. You have to really be in for it though. Like, up for it. It's definitely a mood. Destiny 2, definitely not. How many hours do I have with that? Like almost 900 hours, and that's too many hours for that game. That game is not that good. Dishonored, Dishonored 2, Dishonored Death of the Outsider, in which the ending, spoiler alert, you don't even have to kill the Outsider at the end. You could just free him and he just becomes like a dude. Oh, that's right. So there's an Elder Scrolls 5. Why did I say it like that? There's a Skyrim total conversion mod called Enderall. I could stream that. It's got its own world building and it's completely separate from the Elder Scrolls. An interesting magic system and full, really good voice acting for a free mod. Unfortunately, the Enderall series will never have another entry because one of the people owned all the rights and didn't want to keep making them. There's books. They make books for it too. Hacknet. Yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. I could play through the Halo games. I have the MCC. I'm not very good at Halo. Inscription. That's a game that you can only really experience once. Metro. They're amazing. I also play the Stalker series. Mostly Gamma these days, but I would be down to stream some Gamma or some modded Anomaly. Outriders. I enjoyed this game a lot. On one hand, I know why people didn't like it. It's not a mystery to me. But for what it was, especially the endgame buildcraft, I enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't know. Just some ideas. Give me some suggestions if you want to see me stream anything. I'm pretty much up for anything. I'm pretty sure I've gotten across the vibe of stuff I want to play. Or I'd be down to stream rather, like I'm into. But yeah. That's it for this stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Technically today it's 1:30 in the morning. Tomorrow or the next day with more Dark Souls, or I might juggle 2 games because I do really want to play Dragon's Dogma. It's a little bit more relaxed than Dark Souls 3 is. But I'll be back tomorrow. If you want to keep up with me or anything, just hop in the Discord. And if you don't want to do that, then don't hop in the Discord. That's fine too. But I appreciate the people who dropped by and commented and yeah, watch my VODs and stuff like that. I still find it crazy that more people watch my VODs than watch me live. I don't know I didn't know you could search for just VODs on Twitch and find them. I don't know. And one of these days, I'll get completely over this cold and my voice will sound nicer, but right now, it's still kind of gravelly and I don't like it. That's neither here nor there though. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And for everybody in the future who's going to watch the VOD, I hope you enjoyed my rambling at the end here. I hope I was good background noise. And I'll be back to hang out with you guys again. Yeah, late tomorrow or afternoon on Thursday, I think. But yeah, have a good night, good morning, or wherever you are. Good afternoon, and I'll see you guys later.